We decided to start by partnering with local organizations and charities. We organized a fundraiser event to support a local children's shelter and committed to donating a portion of our profits to various causes. It was a fulfilling experience and reinforced our commitment to giving back. As we continued to build and grow, it was clear that our business was not only thriving but also making a positive impact. The sense of purpose and fulfillment we gained from our work and our contributions to the community added a new dimension to our lives. The expansion of our business was a significant milestone. We opened the new branch with a grand opening event, inviting clients, partners, and local influencers. The response was enthusiastic, and the new location quickly became a valuable addition to our network. With the new branch successfully established, we turned our attention to long-term goals and aspirations. We began exploring opportunities for further expansion, innovative projects, and potential collaborations. The future was full of possibilities, and we were excited about the directions our business could take. In our personal lives, we continued to strengthen our relationship and build a future together. The experiences of the past had brought us closer, and we were committed to nurturing our bond and supporting each other's dreams. As we looked back on the journey, from the pain of betrayal to the success of our business and the joy of giving back, we felt a deep sense of gratitude. The challenges had been transformative, shaping who we were and leading us to a place of growth and fulfillment. The story of our journey was not just about overcoming obstacles but also about embracing new beginnings and creating a meaningful impact. With a renewed sense of purpose and optimism, we were ready to face the future and continue building a life filled with hope, success, and meaningful contributions. The road ahead was promising, and we were excited to see where it would lead. With each step, we were building a legacy of resilience, growth, and positive change. With the business thriving and the past fully addressed, I felt a sense of peace and fulfillment. The journey had been long and arduous, but it had led to a new chapter in my life. As the months went by, Kate and I continued to work closely together, building on our success and exploring new opportunities. Our relationship was stronger than ever, but there was another aspect of my life that I had begun to think about more seriously: finding a new personal connection. One evening, while we were having dinner at a cozy restaurant, Kate brought up the topic. "Danny, we've accomplished so much together. I'm really proud of everything we've built. But I know you've been thinking about finding someone special to share your life with." Her words caught me off guard, but they were exactly what I needed to hear. "I have been thinking about it," I admitted. After everything that happened, I felt like I needed to focus on myself and on building a new life. But now, I'm ready to open up to new possibilities. Kate smiled warmly. "You deserve to be happy. And I think finding someone who complements your life and supports your goals would be a wonderful thing. If you want, I can help you with that." Her support meant a lot to me. "I'd appreciate that. It's been a while since I've dated, and I'm not entirely sure where to start." Kate suggested that we start by introducing me to some people she knew. She had a network of friends and acquaintances who were all well connected, and she thought it might be a good idea to meet new people through social events and gatherings. Over the next few weeks, Kate organized a few casual get-togethers. We attended dinners, charity events, and social mixers, where I had the chance to meet various individuals. It was a refreshing experience, and I enjoyed the process of getting to know new people and seeing where connections might lead. One evening, at a charity event Kate had organized, I met someone who caught my attention. Her name was Laura, and she was a vibrant and engaging person with a passion for community service. We struck up a conversation, and I found myself drawn to her warmth and enthusiasm. As the evening progressed, Laura and I continued talking, sharing stories and interests. I was surprised at how easily we connected, and there was a genuine sense of ease between us. We exchanged contact information and agreed to meet up again. Over the next few months, Laura and I continued to get to know each other. We enjoyed dinner dates, attended events, and explored shared interests. She was supportive, kind, and had a great sense of humor, which made our time together enjoyable and fulfilling. Kate was pleased to see me so happy and encouraged me to continue pursuing the relationship. "It's clear that Laura brings out the best in you," she said. "You're more relaxed and joyful. I'm glad you're finding happiness." Laura and I grew closer with each passing week. Our conversations deepened, and we began to share more about our lives, dreams, and aspirations. It felt like a natural progression, and I was excited about the potential for a future together. One weekend, we took a trip to a picturesque coastal town. The getaway was a chance to relax and enjoy each other's company away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. As we walked along the beach and watched the sunset, I felt a profound sense of contentment. "Danny," Laura said, her voice soft, "I'm really happy we've had the chance to get to know each other. This has been a wonderful experience." I looked at her, feeling a deep connection. "I feel the same way, Laura. You've brought so much joy into my life, and I'm excited about what the future holds for us." The trip solidified our bond and marked the beginning of a new chapter in my personal life. Laura and I continued to build our relationship, and it was clear that we had a strong foundation for the future. With Laura by my side, Kate's continued support, and the ongoing success of our business, I felt a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. The past had shaped who I was, but it no longer defined me. I was ready to embrace the future, with new relationships and opportunities on the horizon. The journey had been transformative, leading me to a place of growth, fulfillment, and new beginnings. As I looked forward to the future, I felt a deep sense of gratitude and excitement for the path ahead. With the past addressed and the future looking bright, it seemed like life was finally falling into place. However, it wasn't long before I realized that the fallout from the revelations about Amy and Jake was still unfolding. The public scandal had stirred more than just personal turmoil. It had sparked a series of consequences that were starting to come into focus. One morning, I received an email from a journalist seeking a comment on the recent developments surrounding Jake Rivers. The email was polite but direct, asking for my perspective on the situation now that Jake had been disbarred and Amy's reputation had been affected. I discussed it with Kate, who was supportive but concerned. "It's understandable that the media would be interested, but we need to be careful about how we handle it. Your privacy and well-being are important." I agreed. "I want to address it professionally and not let it become a distraction or affect our lives negatively." I decided to provide a brief, measured statement. "I appreciate the media's interest in the story, but I have moved forward from those events. My focus now is on continuing to grow my business and enjoy my personal life. I have no further comments on the matter." The response was straightforward, and I hoped it would help keep the situation under control. However, the media attention did not completely die down. Articles continued to appear, and there were occasional inquiries from reporters. I remained firm in my decision to limit my comments and focused on maintaining my privacy. Meanwhile, the ripple effects of the scandal reached beyond personal matters. The financial fallout from Jake's misconduct had affected several of his clients and colleagues. Some reached out to me seeking advice or expressing their concerns. I did my best to provide support where I could, directing them to resources or legal help if needed. It became clear that the aftermath of the scandal had wider implications. Jake's disbarment had led to a shake-up in his professional network, and there were discussions about reforming certain practices within the legal community. While the changes were beyond my direct influence, it was a reminder of the broader impact of the events I had been involved in. Despite these ongoing issues, I remained focused on what truly mattered, my life with Laura and the success of our business. Kate continued to be a pillar of support, helping to manage the media inquiries and ensuring that our business operations ran smoothly. One day, I received a call from Amy. Her voice was calm but filled with regret. "Danny, I wanted to reach out and offer my sincere apologies once more. I know that the situation has continued to affect you, and I deeply regret the fallout that has followed." Quote. Her words were unexpected, and I felt a mix of emotions. Thank you for reaching out, Amy. I appreciate your apology. The situation has been challenging, but I'm focusing on moving forward and building a positive future. Amy continued, I'm working on addressing the issues that arose from my actions, and I hope to make amends where I can. I wish you and Laura all the best. We ended the conversation on a respectful note. It was clear that Amy was attempting to come to terms with her actions and their consequences. While the past was behind us, it was important to acknowledge the ongoing impact and strive for resolution where possible. As the days went by, the media attention gradually subsided, and life began to return to a semblance of normalcy. Laura and I continued to grow closer, enjoying our time together and planning for the future. Our business continued to thrive, and we remained committed to our goals and values. The fallout from the past had been a reminder of the complexities and consequences that often accompany significant events. However, it also reinforced the importance of resilience, growth, and focusing on what truly matters. With the challenges of the past behind us and the future full of promise, I felt a renewed sense of hope and determination. The journey had been arduous, but it had led to personal growth, new relationships, and a successful new chapter. As I looked forward to the future, I was ready to embrace the opportunities and continue building a life filled with happiness and fulfillment. With the past behind us and the public fallout subsiding, it was time for Laura and me to fully embrace our new life and continue building our future together. The challenges and successes of the previous months had brought us closer and solidified our relationship, and now we were ready to focus on the next steps. Our business was flourishing, and the new branch was well on its way to becoming a valuable asset. Kate had been instrumental in helping us navigate the complexities of expansion and had continued to be a trusted friend and advisor. As we moved forward, I knew it was important to keep our momentum while maintaining a balanced life. Laura and I spent time reflecting on our achievements and discussing our future plans. We were both passionate about the direction our business was taking, and we were excited about the potential for further growth and new ventures. One of our major goals was to expand our community outreach efforts. The success of our charity fundraiser had inspired us to think bigger. We decided to establish a foundation dedicated to supporting local causes and providing assistance to those in need. The foundation would focus on education, youth programs, and community development, aligning with our values and commitment to giving back. Kate agreed to help us with the foundation's launch, and together we began planning the details. We reached out to local organizations, secured partnerships, and organized an inaugural event to introduce the foundation to the community. It was an exciting project, and the response was overwhelmingly positive. In our personal lives, Laura and I continued to strengthen our relationship. We enjoyed quiet evenings at home, adventurous weekends, and thoughtful conversations about our future. Our connection deepened as we navigated life together, and I was grateful for the support and companionship she provided. One evening, as we sat on the porch watching the sunset, Laura turned to me with a thoughtful expression. "Danny, I've been thinking about how far we've come and how much we've achieved. I'm so proud of what we've built together." I smiled, feeling a deep sense of contentment. "Me too, Laura. It's been a remarkable journey, and I'm excited about what lies ahead. Our future is full of possibilities, and I'm grateful to have you by my side." As we talked about our aspirations, we began considering the idea of starting a family. It was a topic we had discussed occasionally, but now it felt like the right time to explore the possibility more seriously. We agreed to take our time and approach the decision thoughtfully, knowing that it would be a significant step in our lives. The success of our business and the growth of our foundation were exciting milestones, but the most important aspect of our journey was the personal fulfillment and happiness we found in each other. Our relationship was a source of strength and joy, and we were committed to nurturing it as we moved forward. As the year drew to a close, we reflected on the experiences and lessons we had gained. The challenges had tested us, but they had also shown us the value of resilience, support, and perseverance. We had emerged stronger and more focused, ready to embrace the opportunities that lay ahead. With our business thriving, our foundation making a positive impact, and our relationship flourishing, we felt a renewed sense of hope and excitement for the future. The journey had been transformative, leading us to a place of growth, happiness, and fulfillment. Looking ahead, I was confident that we would continue to build on our successes and make meaningful contributions to our community. The past had shaped us, but it no longer defined us. We were ready to embrace the future with optimism and determination, knowing that we had the strength and support to face whatever challenges and opportunities came our way. As the new year began, Laura and I felt a renewed sense of purpose and excitement. The past year had been transformative, marked by personal growth, professional success, and deepened relationships. We were eager to build on this momentum and explore new possibilities for our future. One of the first priorities for the year was the expansion of our foundation. The positive feedback from the community and the initial successes of our charity events had motivated us to increase our impact. We began by setting ambitious goals for the foundation, including launching new programs and increasing our outreach efforts. Laura and I spent time developing a strategic plan for the foundation, focusing on key areas where we could make a difference. We identified several new initiatives, such as scholarships for underprivileged students, community mentoring programs, and support for local entrepreneurs. Each initiative was designed to address specific needs within the community and create lasting, positive change. To kick off the year, we organized a major fundraising gala. The event was designed not only to raise money but also to raise awareness about our foundation's mission and initiatives. We invited community leaders, business partners, and supporters to join us for an evening of celebration and inspiration. The gala was a resounding success. The venue was beautifully decorated, the guest list was impressive, and the evening's program was engaging. We featured speeches from community members who had benefited from our programs, and the stories of their experiences were both moving and motivating. During the event, I had the opportunity to reflect on how far we had come. Standing on stage, looking out at the sea of faces, I felt a deep sense of pride and gratitude. The support we had received was a testament to the positive impact we were making, and it reaffirmed our commitment to our mission. In addition to our work with the foundation, Laura and I continued to nurture our relationship. We took time to enjoy each other's company, celebrating milestones and savoring the everyday moments that made our lives special. We also began exploring the possibility of starting a family, having thoughtful discussions about our future and what it would mean for us. One day, as we were walking through a park, Laura took my hand and said, "Danny, I've been thinking about how much our lives have changed. It's been an incredible journey, and I'm excited about what's to come. I want us to make the most of every moment and continue building a future together." I squeezed her hand and smiled. "I feel the same way, Laura. Our journey has been remarkable, and I'm looking forward to the future with you. Whatever comes next, I know we'll face it together and make it meaningful." As we continued to grow both personally and professionally, we also found joy in the small things. We enjoyed quiet dinners at home, spontaneous weekend trips, and moments of laughter and connection. Our life together was filled with a sense of purpose and fulfillment, and we were grateful for the happiness we had found. In the coming months, we made plans for the foundation's new initiatives and set our sights on expanding our business further. We were both passionate about creating a positive impact and making a difference in the lives of others. Our relationship continued to strengthen, and we were excited about the future. The experiences of the past had taught us valuable lessons, and we were determined to apply those lessons as we moved forward. With our foundation thriving, our business growing, and our personal lives flourishing, we felt a deep sense of contentment. The journey had been challenging, but it had also been incredibly rewarding. We were ready to embrace the new year with optimism and enthusiasm, knowing that we had the strength and support to face whatever the future held. As we looked ahead, we were filled with hope and excitement for the opportunities that awaited us. The road ahead was full of possibilities, and we were eager to continue building a life that was rich in purpose, connection, and joy. As the year progressed, Laura and I found ourselves immersed in the success of our business and the positive impact of our foundation. Life was fulfilling, and we had settled into a rhythm that allowed us to enjoy the fruits of our labor. However, with success often comes new challenges, and we were about to face one that would test our resolve and adaptability. It all started with a seemingly routine meeting with our business partners. We had been considering expanding our operations into new markets, and the discussion was focused on identifying potential opportunities. Everything seemed straightforward until one of our partners, Mark, brought up a troubling issue. "We've received some reports about irregularities in our supply chain," Mark said, his tone serious. "It appears there may be discrepancies in our inventory records and some potential financial irregularities." Quote. The news hit us like a ton of bricks. We had prided ourselves on our transparent and efficient operations, and the thought of any discrepancies was alarming. Laura and I exchanged concerned glances, knowing that we needed to address the issue immediately. "We need to investigate this thoroughly," Laura said firmly. "Our reputation and the integrity of our business are at stake." I nodded in agreement. "Let's start by auditing our supply chain and reviewing all financial records. We need to get to the bottom of this and ensure that everything is in order." Quote. Over the next few weeks, we worked closely with our internal audit team to conduct a comprehensive investigation. It was a painstaking process that involved reviewing countless documents, interviewing employees, and analyzing financial transactions. The investigation revealed that there had been a series of errors and discrepancies in our inventory records, but there was no evidence of intentional fraud or misconduct. Despite the relief of not uncovering any deliberate wrongdoing, the errors had caused significant disruptions in our operations. We had to address the issues promptly to prevent further impact on our business. This meant implementing new procedures, updating our inventory management system, and providing additional training for our staff. The situation was stressful, but it also presented an opportunity for us to strengthen our business processes and enhance our operational efficiency. Laura and I worked tirelessly to address the problems and put measures in place to prevent similar issues in the future. During this challenging time, our relationship continued to be a source of support and strength. Laura was an invaluable partner, and we leaned on each other as we navigated the difficulties. We also made a point of taking breaks and finding moments of respite to maintain our well-being. As the situation began to stabilize, we focused on rebuilding trust with our clients and partners. We communicated openly about the steps we were taking to address the issues and ensure the integrity of our operations. Our transparency and commitment to resolving the situation were well received, and we gradually regained confidence from our stakeholders. One evening, as we reviewed the progress of our corrective actions, Laura turned to me with a thoughtful expression. "Danny, I know this has been a tough time, but I'm proud of how we've handled it. We've faced challenges before, and we've come out stronger." I smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment. "I agree, Laura. It's been a demanding experience, but we've learned a lot and made important improvements. I'm grateful for your support and for how we've worked through it together." Quote. With the immediate challenges behind us, we were able to refocus on our goals and aspirations. The experience had reinforced the importance of vigilance and adaptability in business, and we were determined to continue building on our successes. As we moved forward, we set our sights on new opportunities and initiatives. The foundation continued to thrive, and we explored ways to expand its reach and impact. Our business was on the path to recovery and growth, and we were excited about the future. The year had brought its share of challenges, but it had also highlighted our resilience and determination. Laura and I were committed to facing whatever came our way with optimism and strength. The journey had been a learning experience, and we were ready to embrace the new challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. With renewed focus and determination, we looked forward to the future, eager to continue building a life that was rich in purpose and fulfillment. The road ahead was full of promise, and we were ready to face it with confidence and excitement. As the year drew to a close, Laura and I found ourselves reflecting on the journey we had undertaken. The challenges we had faced had tested our resolve and strengthened our relationship. Our business was back on track, our foundation was flourishing, and our personal lives were filled with promise. With the immediate issues resolved, it was time to look ahead and embrace the future with renewed enthusiasm. One of the most exciting developments was our decision to explore new business ventures. We had seen considerable success with our existing operations, and the experience had given us the confidence to branch out into new areas. After much discussion and research, we decided to invest in a sustainable and eco-friendly product line. Our goal was to align our business with our values and contribute positively to the environment. The new product line was designed to be both innovative and environmentally friendly. We focused on sourcing sustainable materials, implementing energy-efficient manufacturing processes, and creating products that would have a minimal environmental impact. It was a significant step, but we were committed to making a difference and setting an example for others in the industry. To launch the new product line, we organized an eco-friendly event to showcase our commitment to sustainability. The event was held at a local park, featuring interactive displays, eco-friendly vendors, and educational workshops on sustainability. We invited community members, partners, and influencers to join us in celebrating the launch. The event was a tremendous success. The response from the community was overwhelmingly positive, and we received praise for our dedication to environmental responsibility. It was gratifying to see our vision come to life and to witness the support from those who shared our commitment to making a difference. In addition to our business endeavors, Laura and I continued to nurture our personal lives. Our discussions about starting a family had become more focused and intentional. We began exploring our options and considering how we would balance the demands of our careers with the responsibilities of parenthood. We decided to take a proactive approach, seeking advice from experts and attending parenting workshops. We also began making adjustments to our schedules to ensure that we would be able to manage both our professional and personal lives effectively. It was an exciting and meaningful step, and we were both eager to embark on this new chapter. As we approached the end of the year, we took time to celebrate our achievements and express gratitude for the support we had received. We hosted a gathering with close friends and family, reflecting on the past year and sharing our plans for the future. It was a joyous occasion, filled with laughter, warmth, and a sense of accomplishment. During the gathering, I took a moment to express my appreciation. I want to thank everyone for being a part of our journey. Your support and encouragement have meant the world to us. As we look ahead, we're excited about the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead, and we're grateful to have you by our side. Laura added, "The past year has been a testament to our strength and resilience. We faced challenges, celebrated successes, and grown together. Here's to a future filled with new adventures and continued growth." As we toasted to the new year, I felt a deep sense of fulfillment and optimism. The experiences of the past had shaped us, but they had also prepared us for the future. We were ready to embrace the new opportunities and adventures that awaited us. With our business thriving, our foundation making a positive impact, and our personal lives full of promise, Laura and I were excited about the future. The journey had been remarkable, and we were eager to continue building a life that was rich in purpose, connection, and joy. As we stepped into the new year, we did so with confidence and anticipation. The road ahead was filled with potential, and we were ready to face it with enthusiasm and determination. The future was ours to shape, and we were excited to see where the journey would take us.